Greetings, one and all, and welcome to Awaken2Ascend. My name is James, and this is my newest project, a YouTube channel where we're going to talk spiritual stuff. We're going to chat, we're going to communicate, we're going to connect, and we're going to be a community. That is my intention behind all this. The spiritual journey is a lonely one. It's solitary. It's introspective. You go inwards. And that's what you do most of the time, okay? So that can be lonely. It can feel isolating. And those aren't great feelings, right? We came to this cube matrix here to bounce off of each other and to learn from each other and share with each other. And generally just use each other as mirrors to our own selves. And that's what I've been doing, but I want to do more of that. I've been in isolation myself in many ways. And I want to use this platform to help us connect, communicate, share, learn, grow, experience other perspectives, and just vibe with each other. So let me explain my journey a little bit so you get to know me. As I said, my name is James, and I've been awake for almost 10 years now. And I've been through the ringer, my goodness. I've been through the ups and the downs like you wouldn't even believe. So let me just share my story. For most of my life, for 30-something years, I didn't know what was going on, okay? I had no clue. I was just lost, aimless, wandering this planet with no purpose, no intention, no desire, no ambition. And I think a lot of it stemmed from just feeling out of place. I didn't ever feel like I belonged here. I felt like I'm not supposed to be here. I had a hard time connecting with people. Children and animals, no problem. They flock to me like moths to flame, children and animals. But other humans have always kept me at a arm's distance. And, you know, that's my energy. Obviously, it's not them. It's me. I'm learning that now, of course. But, you know, when you're unaware, you kind of blame the world. And I guess that's what I did in many ways. So I stopped doing that. But it took an awakening. And I can tell you the date. It was October 16th, 2015 is the day I woke up. And it happened like flipping a light switch. It happened instantaneously. All of a sudden, I got what I would describe as my first conscious download. And instantly, I knew the truth about 9/11. I knew the truth about ETs. I knew everything. Like, not everything, but like, it was my claircognizant ability coming online for the first time. I would say that's what happened, at least consciously. I mean, our psychic clairs are with us our whole lives. It's just we may not be conscious to them. And so I wasn't conscious to them until that evening. And that changed my entire reality drastically. Overnight, I just dove headfirst into spirituality. I changed my diet to vegan. I stopped drinking sodium fluoride. I started meditating every single day. I started working with crystals. I started sun gazing. And it was so hard for me to say, like, what caused what? Because I did all these things at the same time. All of them at the same time. So I can't say, oh, you know, going vegan raised my vibration in this way and this way. I couldn't tell you because I did so much at once. But it just catapulted me into a new stratosphere of understanding. It sent me on this spiritual journey in a way that, man, I couldn't have predicted. And it's been crazy. I meditated every single day. And I did what I would call shadow work. I used crystals. And the crystals helped me to show me my own power, which was fantastic. Thank you, crystals. I love you guys. But they showed me that all the power is within me. So I used that power to go work on myself. And I worked on myself. And I worked on myself. And the more you work on yourself, let me tell you, friends, the less people vibe with your reality. That's my version of reality. It might not be true for you. But that's what happened for me. People started moving away, you know. When you start to poke holes in people's worldview, in their version of reality, they don't like it so much. It freaks them out, and they don't want to deal with it. So they kind of keep you at a distance, and it creates more feelings of isolation, more feelings of loneliness. And it can send you into the ego. It really could. Unless you have that grounding meditation practice. It doesn't have to come through sitting with your eyes closed. Meditation is a lot of things. It's art, it's dance, it's sports, whatever gets you out of the ego and into the higher self. That's what I consider meditation. I like to do it with my eyes closed, going inwards, but whatever works for you. I'm not going to judge. I'm not here to judge anybody. Quite the opposite, in fact. I'm here to learn and grow and see different perspectives and the like. So I started working with crystals very heavily, and really they gave me a sense of purpose. They gave me a sense of belonging. A lot of people were vibing with what I was doing with the crystals. So I started a shop and started getting these crystals in people's hands and teaching them how to use them. I had a YouTube channel where I taught about crystals. And man, thank you, crystals. You have given me the confidence and really the self-love. The crystals gave me the self-love. They didn't give it to me. They helped me to find my self-love. And I can't thank them enough. Have I thanked them enough yet? They're my allies. And, you know, if you have any questions about crystals, I know a lot. But anyway, that self-love that I found changed everything again. It was like a second awakening because my twin flame and I found each other. And if you're unfamiliar with the concept of twin flame, just briefly, it's sometimes when souls incarnate on this earth realm, in this 3D cube matrix, a soul decides to split. It could split in half, it could split in threes. But the idea is for it to learn faster or learn more, right? If there's two people, if the soul is in two bodies, well, now it could absorb information from one place here and one place here. And then the idea is to come together and for the soul to share what it's learned so that it can ascend faster or easier. Maybe not faster, but easier. And that's what happened with my twin flame and I. We recognized that in each other. And man, from the moment I met her, I just knew something was going on there. I could feel it in my soul. That's because your own soul recognizes itself. I mean, that's just what souls do. It recognizes itself. So we started a relationship over long distance. And eventually we came together. We both took a huge risk. We said bye to our friends and family. We decided it was too painful to be separated. And we came together in Arizona and we started a new life there. And it was, I can't say it was bliss because it was pure bliss, but it was also very difficult. A lot of shadows come up when you involve yourself with your twin flame. That's just the way it is. Shadows are, that's what it's designed to do. You're supposed to like show each other your darkest shadows. And so we went through a lot of healing together. It was very beautiful, if you ask me. We were there for each other. We didn't run when it got too difficult. And we just worked hard, and we really reached a plateau where we began manifesting consciously whatever we wanted. And together we were more powerful. And we manifested a 40-acre homestead in the White Mountains at 6,500 feet. We manifested it. It just happened. Everything just aligned perfectly to put us, the land was calling us. And the universe, reality just bended to put us there. It was magical. It was the site of an Anasazi, or as they like to be called, Atul village. There's a village where 2,000 years ago, a native tribe literally ascended. Wow, how's that for synchronicity? I'm trying to ascend in this lifetime, and I'm directed, put on the path of a place where people actually ascended. And the spirits remained, and they helped us, and they guided us, and they showed us the way. And we catapulted. We warp speed in our healing, in our vibration. It was just a perfect situation. Tara, my twin flame, she began channeling. And she's a very talented psychic. She's worked hard on her gifts, and she's very good at it. The best I've ever seen. And together, we started a channeling series where we dove deep into all sorts of topics, deeper than I've ever heard anyone speak about anything. And I like YouTube, right? I know all the channelers. I know Bashar, I know Abraham Hicks, I know Chiron, I know them all, but they're not doing what we were doing. And we just learned so much. So you go check those out. They're still on the internet. Kittens, Weights, and Tarot is her YouTube channel. And There's so much information there. We learned about the black cube matrix. We learned about our free will violation, which put us here in this cube reality. This false, not false, it's real. I mean, I could touch this thing, right? But these are just constructs of a AI cube, basically. Anyway, we'll get more into that in this channel, in this series, whatever. But right now, let's just keep it on me. And so, but then we were learning so much, but then tragedy struck. I guess the best way to put it was our shadows were too dark for each other. I mean, I think this is a common thing to happen in the twin flame relationship where the shadows get too intense. The reflection is too much for one person to take. And we kind of had a split. And it was the hardest thing I've ever had to deal with, by far, easily. Yeah, this part's hard to talk about because it's still kind of fresh. So I don't want to say too much now, but yeah, we are on a split and it just feels like half of me is gone. Of course, that's the shadow side of it, but I could look on the light side and say, well, now I don't have that support. I don't have that mirror. So now I got to go do this all myself and see what I can do by myself. And I've been by myself my whole life. I've been lonely. I've had no support, but no spiritual support really. And I still got to this point. We still manifested the Garden of Eden. So it can be done again. And that's where I'm at now, basically. And which brings me to Awaken2Ascend. I'm tired of being alone, guys. I'm tired of being on this spiritual journey by myself. Maybe not literally in every aspect, since I did have my twin flame, but man, we need community. We really do. Community is so important on this journey. Without it, we're just floundering. We need different perspectives. We need different healing techniques. Our healing techniques get stagnant sometimes and we need a refresh. So that's what this channel is. I'm going to be posting videos regularly, just sharing my thoughts, sharing my feelings, sharing my perspective, sharing what I've learned on healing. I am an expert meditator. I'm an expert healer. That is what I do. That is what I came to this cube for, was to help heal, to help meditate, to help go inwards. And so I want to create a community with this YouTube channel. I've started a website. Please go check that out. Awaken2Ascend, 2 is the number. Of course, it'll be in the description below, where we can connect even further. Of course, I want you guys to be in the comment section of this YouTube video and just introduce yourselves, talk about yourselves, tell me what you think, what you want to hear, what you want to see. I would love to foster community here. But my website is another place for that. But what I want to do to assist humanity at this time is I'd like to offer a service where you can just call me. I've always felt like, man, if I just had a lifeline to somebody right now, just anybody, it would make everything better. And I don't want to put myself on some sort of pedestal like I'm a guru. I hate the guru energy. I'm not a guru. I'm just someone who's been through it for 10 years now, coming up on 10 years this October. So I've been through it, guys. I've seen the depths of hell. I've seen the light of heaven, metaphorically speaking, and I'm still here and I'm still got a smile on my face and I'm ready to help others now. This has been a solo journey for me for so long, and I've learned so much. This was a time for me to just learn. And now it's a time for me to share. So if you go to my website, you'll see blog posts. I'm a writer. I went to college for writing, so I'm a pretty good writer. I'm good at expressing my thoughts. I'm a very heart-based water energy. I'm good at explaining my emotions and understanding them and working through them so I can help you do the same. What else about me? Yeah, we're gonna have blog posts on there. We're gonna have the phone call thing. We can do a 30-minute phone call or an hour phone call, whichever you prefer. There is a money exchange, but that's just to keep the even flow of energy. I can't be, siphoning off all my time, but that's just to keep it fair, right? So check that out, Awaken2Ascend with the number 2. And that's me, guys. That's me in a nutshell in 14 minutes. Of course, you can't put 42 years into 14 minutes, but I just tried. Did I do okay? So yeah, I think that's going to be the first video of our new channel here. I do say our, this is your community if you choose to engage here. And I feel good about it. I feel pretty good. Yeah. So yeah, check out my website, like, share, subscribe, all the things that you do on YouTube. I don't know, I don't care. And let me know in the comment section who you are, what you feel, where you've been on your journey, and join our community. And I just want to say, I'm really excited to meet you all, to interact with you all. I'm going to answer every comment in the comment section. That's just that's by nature. And thank you for being here. And I just want to remind you that you're not alone. I'm here. There's other people here for you. You have your whole spirit team behind you. You have your soul family behind you. You're not alone, but if you do need to reach out, I am here. And that's what I want to say. So thank you for watching, and thank you for being here. So that's it for me. Bye, guys.